Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 BMW 330i M Sport. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you're able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the G23 series in Malaysia is BMW's Comfort Access Smart Keyless Entry and Start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the 4 door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the 4 door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the G23 series, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the gear lever. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is used by the G23 series. Standard across the facelifted G23 series lineup is a leather-wrapped steering wheel with the embadging on the bottom spoke and thick sport grips at 10 and 2. Regardless of engine choice, the only transmission available for the facelifted G23 series lineup in Malaysia is an 8-speed Sport Automatic. This transmission features a Sport mode and Steptronic manual shifting, the latter controlled by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Another 2 standard items are front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera. When the camera system is active, the active guidance signs for both the camera and the parking sensors diagram. To the left of the camera display, one can select the reverse camera or only the parking sensors. Meanwhile, to the right of the camera display, one can select the Park Assist automatic parking system and the reversing assistance system, as well as bring up the settings menu. In between the start engine button and the auto hold button are 3 buttons that control the driving modes. Sport mode is for drivers who want dynamic driving characteristics out of their car. In this mode, there are 3 settings: Standard, which is the standard setting, Plus, which enhances the dynamic driving feeling, and Individual, which lets drivers choose their own sport mode configuration. Next up is Eco Pro, which is the fuel efficiency mode, so to speak. In Eco Pro, drivers can select either the standard setting or the personalized individual setting. Lastly, Comfort, which provides for a comfortable balanced drive, is the default mode upon startup. Safety features in the facelifted G23 series lineup include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake control, cornering brake control, dynamic brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, and an immobilizer. BMW's Driving Assistance Safety Suite is present as well. This one comprises lane departure warning, lane change warning, front collision warning, rear crossing traffic warning, and rear collision prevention. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. 18-inch M double-spoke style 848M bicolor light alloy rims are standard across the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup. Michelin Pilot Sport 4 ZP run flat tyres are what this car uses. The tyres have a staggered setup, so they measure 225/45 R18 in front and 255/40 R18 out back. Ventilated disc brakes are found at all four sides, and the suspension is made up of double wishbones in front and a multi-link setup at the rear. While M Sport brakes are standard across the range, only the petrol variants get the regular M Sport suspension. BMW's best-selling model is the 3 Series. The first generation, codenamed E21, made its debut in 1975 as a successor to the 02 series. Since then, 6 other generations have been produced, and the current 7th generation 3 Series was unveiled at the 2018 Paris Motor Show. Debuting as a 2019 model year vehicle, it now rides on the modular cluster architecture platform and uses more high-strength steel and aluminium in its build. Like its predecessor, the 6th generation 3 Series, the 7th generation 3 Series features an all-turbo engine lineup. The 7th generation 3 Series is available in 3 body styles, a 4-door saloon codenamed G20, a 5-door touring estate codenamed G21, and a 4-door long wheelbase saloon codenamed G28. As usual, sitting at the top of the range is the M3, and for this generation, a saloon is available as usual, this one bearing the G80 codename, but for the first time ever, an M3 Touring, codenamed G81, is on sale as well. Back in May 2022, a facelift was unveiled for the 2023 model year. For Malaysia, the G20 3 Series went on sale in March 2019 for the pre-facelift model, while the facelifted model went on sale in January 2023. The current G20 3 Series lineup consists of 320i M Sport Sport Automatic, 330e M Sport Sport Automatic, and 330i M Sport Sport Automatic. Powering this 330i is BMW's B48B2001 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features Valvetronic fully variable valve control, double Vernasca variable camshaft control, and high-precision direct injection. It produces 254 horsepower at 5,000 to 6,500 RPM and 400 Nm of torque at 1,550 to 4,400 RPM. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 5.8 seconds, and the top speed is 250 km per hour. 59 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the 330i Sport Automatic is 6.6 litres per 100 km. 148 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometre, and the 3 Series is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the front, the sides, and the rear, LED rear lights, an LED rear fog light, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, M high gloss shadowline exterior trim, the M aerodynamics package, and dual exhaust pipes.
Speakers right there, and right there. That button pops open the boot lid, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, central locking, parking lights, interior brightness adjustment, storage, M door sills, and the driver's seat in this 330i M Sport does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your power side bolster support. The only manual adjustment for the seat comes in the form of the thigh support, adjusted using the lever right here. The driver's seat also does come with a 2-person memory function, set using the buttons right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Triple zone automatic climate control system. The front controls are located within the infotainment display, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls, if your on-off button right here, automatic program, automatic air recirculation. You can bring up the settings where you can adjust the upper body temperature, adjust the temperature for the second row of seats, and plan your auxiliary ventilation. Right up here, air conditioning, maximum air conditioning, and sync. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control all of the controllable options, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual controls. Different modes, fan speed, temperature for the driver's side, temperature for the front passenger, and to get rid of the climate menu, just hit the climate menu button down here. To bring it up again, press it once more. Front and rear defrost, seat track buttons, volume knob together with the power button, storage together with the Qi wireless charging pad, USB-A port, cup holders, power outlet, and this area comes with a cover if you do not want it exposed. Press this button once to activate the dynamic traction control system. Press and hold the button to deactivate the dynamic stability control system. Parking sensors. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. And right here is the 3 Series' electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, just put your foot on the brake. And to engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby, again, say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back.
The BMW Live Cockpit Professional system is standard across the facelifted G20 3 Series lineup. The system consists of a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 14.9-inch touchscreen infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The 330 variants get the hi-fi loudspeaker system with 10 speakers producing 205 watts of power.
The stock 10 speaker sound system that this 330i uses is actually quite good. Apart from the touch screen function, the display right above can also be controlled using your set of controls located to the left of the gear lever. Ahead of the knob you have your media, telephone, home, map and navigation shortcut buttons. Behind the knob, back and option buttons. And the knob itself goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right and clicks down for enter. We are now in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, the album and artist name will show up here also if available, and the album art will show up here again if available. You can go back a song, go for the song, play pause, activate your shuffle and repeat. This one brings up your love and suggest less like this options. And you can go to your playing next list right there. Hit the back button once more and you can go to your list of songs. You can search for your playlists and bring up your library options. And right above, apart from library, you can also look at your playlists and radio. Hit this button to go back to your currently playing menu. To the right, quick buttons for your Google Maps, music and phone. And the phone, obviously you can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and all that. Down here, if you press and hold the button, you activate your voice control. But just press it once and you can go to your main CarPlay menu. Hit the BMW icon to go back to your BMW system. To the right, down here you have your CarPlay. But right now, navigation. Right here, to the right, you can bring up your spoken instruction options, suggestions, content and zoom, settings. And to the left, you can bring up the map, bring up your destination input, recent destinations, and my destinations. Under destination input, you can search for an address, search for petrol stations, parking, rest areas and whatnot. And if you go back to the map, in the middle, if you click the knob down, you can bring up your current position. You can start route guidance, save as favorite, and you can also zoom in and out, change the map view, and the map will go into full screen as well. Next up, Bluetooth telephone menu, media menu, and right on top, your list of apps, your settings for display, doors and windows, driving settings, lights, connected drive store, so on and so forth. And to the left, you can bring up all apps, infotainment apps, and vehicle apps. And if we go to the left, you can bring up your navigation, Apple CarPlay, telephone, personal assistant, my BMW, and right here, you can view your adaptive content, vehicle status, journey data, vehicle apps, and you can search for an image. This is for your owner's manual. You can also look at the weather, route preview, traffic conditions, your date, day and time, and you can also add a widget all the way to the left. Now, if we push the knob up, we can bring up options for do not disturb, hide private information, notifications, turn off the display. And below, you can select your BMW ID, system settings, and live vehicle under the suggestions heads-up display. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Central locking. Wiper controls, volume controls, seat track, Bluetooth telephone control, voice control, and this wheel allows you to go through your playlist within the heads-up display. Use the wheel to go up and down. Then once you have found the song, just click the wheel and you select the song. Now this button changes what is being displayed on the instrument cluster. Right now, reduce display, your driving data, compass, navigation, G-force meter, and media. Next up, you can change the layout. And lastly, you can change the layout of the heads-up display. Cruise control and speed limiter controls, indicator controls, if you locate the buttons at the end of the indicator stalk, the bottom button activates the automatic high beams, while the top button goes through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, the digital speedometer is in the middle with the gear position below. Now the digital speedometer is to the bottom left and gear position to the bottom right. And in the middle you have your values since individual, values for this journey, values since the last refuel, and values since factory. Within the four options you have your fuel consumption, mileage, and trip meter. And back to your values since individual. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well you can find an LED light together with a USB-C port. Frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror. LED reading lights together with LED interior lights. SOS emergency button. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. And the driver does get a grip handle as well. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the rear seat backs in this 3 Series do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the 2 levers on the top of the boot. The lever on the left folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on the right folds down the right seat. Just pull it, come to the rear seat backs, and then flip the rear seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch on my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are fairly nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. Rear aircon vents in the middle with the aforementioned rear climate control controls. You have automatic, temperature down, temperature up, off, and different modes. Below, couple of USB-C ports. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And to fold down only the 20 portion of the rear seat backs, pull this lever right here. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. Your rear LED reading / interior lights. There are 3 ways to pop open the boot lid in this 2023 3 Series.
Boot space in the 3 Series is 480 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For extra space, the rear seat backs fold down. To the left of the boot, there is a hook and a storage area. Below this storage area is the vehicle's toolkit. On the top of the boot is an LED light, and on the boot lid is the vehicle's warning triangle. To the right of the boot is more storage together with the vehicle's first aid kit. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's battery.
Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your manual thigh support. The two things that this side misses out on are the power side bolster support and memory function. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 BMW 330i M Sport. Thanks for watching and goodbye.